to hold on, ain't gonna cry. Yeah, walls keep closing in. I keep going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get that up.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. On the Bills sideline is Sean McDermott. His guys playing extremely well, 6-2 in their last 8. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
I'm awesome too.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go from South Florida.
I think she went to work today.
They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
What we saw last week, Mike, was just a quarterback that was taking what the defense gave him and just playing a really well-rounded game. I mean, he found the end zone a total of 3 times, twice on the ground, once through the air. But most importantly, he avoided those back-breaking mistakes that could have come back to haunt him. If he continues to play at that level, it's going to be a hard team to beat on any given day. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
They'll run with man with the high school nearby, Miami Central. It's James Cook. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski to punt. Malik Washington deep for Miami. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg Hart's 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Tua now on 3rd down. 17 yards on that play.
Don't get Jalen right.
third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Tua, going to give it to Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. From the 33, here's second down and 6.
Hey, get set. All right, go ahead, go.
Tua going to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. A run out of the gun with Achane. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Second and 3.
Get set. Go ahead. Stop.
Play action. Tagovailoa forced out wide. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So, a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown.
Ready.
From the gun on third down, Tagovailoa. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
All right. Get in.
They snap it to Tua. He'll buy time left. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's been a real threat. Not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. It is 2nd and 9.
At the 8-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for Bills. First down. A gain of 9 yards.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Out to his right. This one caught right side by Knox. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 3. Allen going to give it to Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. On the return, here's Washington. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll take this to about the 28. Terrell Bernard. They're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Achane. Uh-oh. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Miami.